Hello guys. What's up? What's up? Um, a quick check-in with the channel. First of all, make sure everything is up and running, and after that, I'll get on with the stream for today. So today is going to be, I think it's a little longer time working on this because it's a building of Marina in Lagos. So the UBA building in Marina is what we're going to be working on. And yep, I'm just going to check audio and I'll show you guys what we're working on for today. This is what we're taking on today. While this one loads, let's see. Come on. There is no time. Okay. That web page seems to be taking too much time to load, but I see that our signal on OBS is still really strong. If I can't get that to open, I'll check on my YouTube on phone or mobile. That took a while to open. Okay. Let's see. If I have good signal on my phone, we're moving with that and not wasting any more time because I need a solid like 2 hours plus with this to get it to work properly. Oh, come on, man. Let's see. All right. So it may seem as though I might have good signal, but I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure actually. Like it taking so much time to load it's kind of a red flag for me for the stream. But I'm going to go on with it. I think we're hovering around 4 MB to 7 MB for the stream. So yeah. I have references in here already. Okay. So it looks like I might have to. I don't know how to do this again. It's a way you can adjust the camera of the general scene so that you're not having cut off like this. Because I'm building this to a little bit to scale, so it's going to be a really big building. Oh my God, where is this thing? Is it around here? I think it's around here. Yep, clipping. So we want the end to have more zeros. Yep. So we're good. Yeah, we already have a cube in the scene. And you won't believe there's a human in the scene too. That's to tell you how small the human is in relation to the entire UBA building. Right. So I'm going to start with like big cubes and we'll build from there. So JX out of the way. And I think this references, I'm going to turn on opacity on them and drop down the opacity. So yeah, big shapes first and then we're going from there. So I'm going to scale this up onto this point I think from here I would just build this first, and then from right here I start building all the floors, because I feel like the floors I'm just going to create one of the floor and then duplicate for the others. So we're good right around here. Right here I would bring in I'll bring in loop cuts around here. I think I should create one around here too. Right around here and around here. So those are like landmarks. I think right here too, I'll create a loop cut here, and maybe here too needs a loop cut, right? So looking at this, first of all, this inner shape, these two shapes here, extruded in. I don't know what this is, but it looks like a vent to me, right? So I'm going to select this, bring cursor to selected. Hope I am still active. Let me just check. All right, we're good. I'm going to bring a cube right around here, right? So the cube is going to be small and scaled up like so. I would GY to bring it forward and GX to bring it to the side. So this is going to have like an X width a little bit like this. I'm going to select this, apply that scale, insert, double on that, and then right here I would extrude inward. So GY on this. I think this face I like to apply the spin tool to it. So right around here I'll bring this to this point, change to this, and we're going to have something like this. So it's just going to be like an event. Scale down, GX. I can shift DX to create the second part of this. I feel like this should be smaller. GX, no? GX, shift DX, right around here. That's good. These two I would join, and I think I can duplicate to the other parts. For now, I can use duplicate for now because, what's going on? Why can't I select that? Wow, why can't I select this cube? GY. What? This is strange. Like, come on, man. This is strange. Oh, okay. Could it be my clip start is not high enough? Ooh. So what am I able to say? Oh my god. I need to check. This is, what's this now? I don't need all of this right now. Like, oh, okay. Since the origin is down here, okay. Wow. So I have to click close to the origin to be able to select this box. This is strange now. Or do I need to apply the skill? Let me see. Okay. I think I'll just be applying the skill now. Oh, come on. I have a long way to go. I can't be wasting time with that. So right up here, there's a light fixture, which I'm just going to add in just like so. Manage at center, GZ, EZ, and EY, easy. So I can do this like so. Okay. G, convert to curve. Cursor to this point. Cone. Shade auto smooth. I think this is just too, the size of this building is too much. Okay. So right here, I almost want to bring in a loop around here. But what I can do is delete this face or scale, insert a little bit, and then extrude this inward. just like so. So this is going to be a different mesh, P separate selection. So with this, I can extrude this outward, and then maybe now I can add in some loops around here and around here. So with these two, I could bevel just like so. Select this, bevel once, and then extrude along normals. So that's cool. I think all of this information definitely should be flipped. Oh, this thing of not being able to select things is just, it's frustrating me. I need to be able to move fast, like okay. So next up, I'll do the center screen, and I think that screen looks something like this. Oh, okay, it looks like this vent too should be in the center. So I'll shift DX and have that vent around here. Then the screen, we are looking at extrusion in, select all, insert, no, extrude first of all, insert, SZ, and then extrude inward. So that's the screen. Right here, I can GY a little bit and SY. I'm surprised if I abandon this work. Like, I don't understand why it's so hard to select. So I think I know what I'm going to select all of it and just scale down. I can't deal with this thing. It's going to frustrate me for something that is already a difficult thing to model. So all of this is coming down in size, like just come down. All right. So that's cool. Frame selected. Can I easily select now? I don't particularly think so. Apply scale. Okay. I'm really not happy that this Blender is not working as expected. Like, this is already a difficult model to handle, and Blender is just making it so much more difficult. Um, I think right around here, there's a staircase. So I can SX, spread this out just like so, right? And on the side view, I can GY, SX, and add an array. So for the array, we are going to dip on the Z by just a smidge, and this goes all the way down just like so. So let's see what it looks like on here. I feel like this should be so much more compressed. So looking something like this, that's cool. I think right at the back here we have windows and offices around here. So I need to, can I borrow a mesh from here? In fact, I even can't, because anything that makes me carry that mesh, I won't be able to select it out. So let me just bring in my own thing. Scale, I can GY, and then I can just start constructing the offices. I'm seeing something like this. We have windows down here. I don't know how many these things are, but size wise, it looks something like this to me. Right? And maybe aesthetics wise too, we have this looking something like this. So seems like all of these are extruded out. Just like so. Right? That's cool. And for the three left outside, I can shift DX and just occupy the space. Stephanie. It would be advisable to be applying texture as I'm working, right? It would make sense. So I'm just going to select by area. So this is going to have, let's give this a glass texture. So I'm going to call this glass, roughness, reduce, assign. So let's see what we're looking like. Let's just go on. I don't think this thing has my time today, actually. So polygon textures, let's go look for concrete. All right, concrete material. I can bring this in here and can invert all of that and just assign. Why can't I see material preview? Like, I don't understand why I can't see material preview. So frustrated by this, and I still have a long way to go. Let me just save. I want to close and open Blender again, so give me a sec. I think this is what? It's 7. So I'm going to close Blender and open it again. Just give me a second, guys. Shit. You know what? I'm just going to use this. On the concrete side, let me look at the shader. That's cool. I think this glass needs a transparent texture. I'm going to do the material setup that Falcon taught me. Light parts, ray depth, and bring in a matte node greater than 4. Cool. Okay. So back to this. So I'm going on. Let's go. Um, this depth right here is around this area. So I'm going to bring in a cube, scale up, GY inward. All right, I can scale this a little bit. All right, that's cool. With this, I can GX, SX, GZ. So that's good. That means this whole mesh probably needs to go inside like so. Let's see our reference. So So right here, I can put in 1, 2, and probably delete that face. That's cool. Y is going to cover all of these parts. This I would GY in. So all of these faces I would EY into the space. This right here, maybe I would GY a little bit. That's cool. All this I've been doing, I'm still on the ground floor, so I probably want to start elevating stuff and moving stuff higher. For example, right here, I want to bring in loop to this point and maybe this point. So what I want to do is select this, fill in. Not actually fill in. As a matter of fact, maybe I can just copy this instead and shift DZ and SZ and GZ. So I can just scale this down and SZ slot this into space just like so. Okay. On the side right here, let's see if this accounts for that. It doesn't like that. So a little bit of all of this right now is going to be eyeballing and just kind of figuring things out for myself right now. Okay, this is what I'm looking for. This right here. Okay. This is longer actually. So we're going to have something like this. Okay. Okay. So what I'm seeing is something like this. Hmm. We need 4. This is how many faces? 6. So I can add one more here, and this entire thing I'm going to space. This to I would space. That's cool. So all of this all the way. As a matter of fact, 1, 2, 3, 4 are the ones that are going to have that inset, right? And we're going to SY. As a matter of fact, if I do that, I want to define this pillar right here. Then throughout for this lower part, all of this will be missing. All of this face. Right? So, I'm going to select all of this and GY all the way to the back. And I can add in some loops for Windows. So all of these loops needs to be selected and bevel applied. Okay. Select more. Apply that. This staircase, I think Shift D needs to be around this area too. So I'll rotate this by 90 SY. SY. Okay. I wonder how I'm going to connect these two staircases. Like, that's going to be a very difficult nut to crack because I'm already separating both of them and it's already looking like it's going to be a problem. So yeah, I can go back to this 1, 2, 3, 4. Insert, extrude in, and I need to bring in windows into the spaces. So maybe I can duplicate this, Shift DZ, and bring in all of those information. GY or GX rather. So all of this stop. I'm going to scrape off. So I think I can confirm that I won't finish this model tonight. I can personally confirm that. SY. That's cool. This should be way smaller, but I think I can still work with that. Right around here, all of these faces, I'll select Shift D, separate that selection. It will allow me. So this I can extrude a little bit. Let me see if my x-axis captures that. It doesn't. It doesn't. I think it's this one. This one is actually the x-axis. So or the side view rather, not x-axis. I mean side view. This should actually be my side view, man. Okay, I'm almost there. Oh, that's encouraging. I won't lie, that's encouraging because this modeling was kind of off to a bad start. But just seeing that is yeah, I'm encouraged by that. So looking at this, I feel like whatever is going on back here, up front here, is going on at the back too. So I'm going to all of this geometry select, and this would be the pivot point for what's going on at the back. So yep, we have it. I think a very, very big bone of contention. Right. Hmm. So I'm looking at some of this. It is not exactly like a window. I think that might even be a parking space. Let me see and be sure. It might be a parking space. So now I go put window. So I think at this point now I can start lifting up the floors and just taking this to where it needs to go to. First, I think I will get this. Is there where I can get the entire shape of the floor and then just duplicate that going upward? Rather than trying to get it one, no, not like getting one after the other, but you see this entire floor, you get one of it and then you duplicate for the other ones. I don't know how that's going to work with texturing because that might be tricky to texture. So let me try it. From the top view, I'm going to bring in a cube. So that cube is going to look something like this. Edge loop right here. So this whole part will be extruded outward. This entire part will be extruded to this point, and this part extruded just like so. So all of this I'm going to mirror to the other side. So this is the basic floor plan. So it's going to be like this. Ideally, I should just scale up the entire thing like so and then start filling it. I know this has 20 floors. So what I'm going to do is, but this building is not symmetrical. Oh. Fuck. It's not a symmetrical building. So I don't know what's behind this whole backside. Like I can see what's on this backside on the top side, but like down here I can't see. Let me see. Let me see if I can find some references. UBA Marina pictures. I'm cool with this side. This side is fine, right? The side that I'm kind of contending with is the other side. That's this side, okay? This side leads to the car park, actually. So instead of a staircase on this side, it's going to be a car ramp, right? So all this staircase right here, I will apply this. Apply the area, apply the mirror. All of this around the side goes away. And then you see this part right here. I'll bevel this. Select this. I'll shift D on that. Select that. And then maybe come to the front view and extrude. Yep, that's it. While this other side is flat. So this side has an extrusion, while the other side of the building is just, it's almost a flat actually. Almost a flat. I think the only exception could be somewhere around here where we have a little bit of an extrusion, and that's it. So that's cool. Right here, I'm going to scale on the Z and just make only one floor. Let's see. Think we have a loop right here. Sorry. Let me quickly check my stream, make sure I'm still on track. Jesus. All right, still on. 1, 2. So I'm going to select all windows. All right. So we're going to take this, apply scale, insert, and insert again. So something that I didn't account for actually. Or maybe I can do it after the fact. I think I can do it after the fact. So insert, extrude inward a little bit. Then all of these pillars are coming forward. This inclusive. View frame selected, and right here we can extrude. That's calm. I think with this I need to link I think this material to it, and then I can select all of it and add plastered wall material. Let's see the rendered view, see what it looks like. So looking at the rendered view of this plastered material here, I don't think I need that. That's cool. So I'm going to go back to solid mode, select this top, and then the glasses are going to I don't think I want to put a glass in here, or like something transparent. You should get. We're not able to see inside, and now we have to do something inside for it to make sense. Let's see. Okay. That's cool. I think we're going to do the side too. For the side, we're going to select this and GX in a little bit. So let's start selecting some of the windows. I think we have 51141. 51141. Then we have 1, 2, 3. We have 1, 2, and then 3. So yeah, same routine. Insert, extrude inward, apply glass. So I'm seeing something that probably I should have done, but now that I've not gone far, let me just do it right now. Okay. Frame selected. Extrude a little bit. I'm going to do the same for the sides too. And I'm not trying to get like a 1-to-1 replica of this building here. Just trying to model it in a way that you'll see it and think, oh, okay, I ain't mad at that. Okay, so that's cool. Whew. Um, this side's done. I feel like the other side. Let me see what that looks like. Do I have a reference for that? I think technically the same thing. Only that this time around, this one too should be involved in all of that. And as a matter of fact, maybe you see this right here. I want to add it to the main body of this. All right. So this whole mesh here, I'm going to extrude out. So this part that is tall like this is going to be the parking lot part of it. Like so. That's cool. So yeah, we're just quickly going to populate this part too. Do I want to I'm going to go random. Or is it even random? No, it's not. Like I already have it on the other side. So I think it's 1 1 5 1 1 4 and then 1. So we can insert or extrude first of all. No, extrude first of all, insert, and then extrude in, apply glass. That's cool. This one we are seeing 3 and 2. However, it has pillars. So I'm going to add 1 pillar on this side and another pillar on this side. And we have 3 glasses and 2. So this, first of all, I'm going to extrude out as a pillar. I think this is a pillar. Bevel that into a pillar. And then extrude this outward. So all of this, I'm going to space. Space. Okay. I'm looking at this part. I think this should go up a little bit. Right. So we can select these faces. Maybe we want to extrude first of all. Insert. And then inward. So again, this is going to be glass. And we are kind of seeing, it's not the same thing, no? Mm, space, 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 space. All right. So we're going to go with something like this. All right. So this backside here, you know what I feel like doing? I feel like just copying and pasting something, but let me do this instead. Okay. Entire floor ready to be duplicated, but let me see rendered view what it looks like. Oh, this one I'm on Marina. Unwrap box cube UBA project. That's cool. So this will be arrayed 20 times. I'm going to bring in array modifier, and the array is going to be you know what? I'm bringing this array here. So we're going with the z-axis, just like so. So this part, we're going with 19 duplicates. I'm not sure I'm particularly happy with textures, but let's just go on. I think, yeah, I need to do that car park, or the entrance to the car park. That's the side, right? So what it looks like to me is right here we have this halfway, and then we have two of this, just like so, or three rather, and then this bevels like so, and then this three bevel. So 1, 2, 3. I think to the side too. 1, 2, 3. All extruded along normals inward. So this can be both flipped. This can be flipped. Right. Down here, I think we want to open up this part entirely. Like you see all of this, I want to delete all of that face. And if there's a car that's going to enter this point, fill. Um, so this part, it's not a staircase, it's a ramp. Like, see the ramp curving in. So I'm going to do something like this. To this point, I'll bring in a plane, scale that down, GZ, 1 to GY. And right here, I'll extrude. And then I'll extrude again. But this time around, okay. So I think this extends. So just like so. Okay, that's cool. Mm, so you see the spots. Okay, I ain't mad at that. Okay. I feel like I can still go for the roof, but maybe I want to just pace myself and go for the roof tomorrow. But now I want to do the difference. How many days are between 1st of February when I started and today's date? There are 71 days, and on my count, I'm on day, let me see, day 67. So I am 4 days off, right? And the difference between, let me see, how many more days to day 100? Let's see. Day 100 would be 11th of May. That's 28 more days. How many models do I have here remaining? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Oh, I've missed this. 22, 23, 24, 25. So I think I'm gonna have to be modeling some simple modelings to actually meet up with this time, but I think total of the models that I need to do on sheets to cover up is like 24, 25, and the amount of days I have is 28. So yeah, we need to double up on this. So I'll complete this tomorrow and probably also model one more thing that I can strike off the list. I will check stream right now briefly, make sure I don't have any message there before I go to bed. Let's see. Right now, briefly, make sure I don't have any message there before I go to bed. Let's see. Right now, briefly, make sure I don't have any message. All right, so I'm good on that. I think I'm just going to sign out to this song. So that is about it, guys. So long. And until I see you guys in the next one, it is peace. I didn't even know I look like this on the stream. Like, I look so tired and relaxed. I'm supposed to be seated up like this.